चैनल पंजाबी देख रहे दर्शकों का प्रोग्राम फ्रंट लाइन में बहुत बहुत स्वागत। दोस्तों आज ना अज गल्लां बातां साझियां करने लई अज प्रोग्राम दे विच असीं कोई कैनेडा दी खबरां बहुत ज़्यादा भी तुहाडे नाल साझियां कर रहे। अज एक खबर तुहाडे नाल असीं साझी करनी है। साडे जिहड़े न्यूज़ हैड ने शैरी गौरबा, उन्होंने कल रिफ्लैक्शन बैंकट हाल सरी दे विच एक कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई है, उन्होंने कवर किया। कॉन्फ्रेंस जिहड़ियां इत्थे जिन्नियां गोलीबारी दीयां जां एक्सटॉर्शन दीयां जिन्नियां घटनावां वापर रहीआं, बिजनेसिस नूं खतरे ने, सरी दे विच धमकियां आ रहीआं, उस संबंध दे विच जिहड़े कम्यूनिटी दे लोग, लीडर, MLA, मैंबर पार्लीमेंट, मेयर, पत्रकार, वो सारे इकट्ठे होए आ ते उन्हां ने इहदे उत्ते गलबात कीती है। कल उस प्रैस कॉन्फ्रेंस दे विच जिहड़ियां धमकियां दिंदे ने, वो धमकियां दियां ऑडियोज़ भी सुनाईयां गईयां भी आ धमकियां वो दे रहे हैं, इदां इदां पैसे दी मंग कर रहे हैं। विस्तार दे विच तुहाडे नाल वो कॉन्फ्रेंस अज प्रोग्राम दे विच साझी करदे।
In our city today, and I know that because I'm hearing from you, some of you who are in this room. Today, Vinny asked the question, but the answer is yes. The city, and me specifically, are meeting regularly with people, with businesses in our community. And I often stay in touch with people who are victims of extortion and crime, and will continue to do so. But unfortunately, not everyone is reporting these incidents. And we have to ask ourselves, we all have to ask ourselves, why? The police have to ask themselves why, and the provincial and federal leaders must ask themselves why. Why are Canadian citizens willing to pay, and why are they willing to flee their homes? They're leaving sometimes this province or even this country to find peace. Let's be honest, every one of us knows this is happening in Surrey today. And I want to tell you, and this is very specifically in a direct message to the province, and it is a direct message, quite frankly, to the Premier and to you, Minister Begg. Policing in Surrey is at risk today. It is not an experiment in Surrey. I understand. I do not direct policing in my city. But I must tell you, and you must understand, that we are not getting the kind of service and attention that we need in order to keep our citizens safe. Not just from the Surrey Police Service and not just from a division of the RCMP, but from the entire nation. What happens right now in Surrey falls squarely on the provincial government's shoulders. How it is fixed, and make no mistake, it must be fixed, falls squarely on the provincial government. Right now, public safety in Surrey is fragile. We have a public safety crisis in Surrey, and I expect better from the province and the federal government to ensure our residents are safe. We are here because criminals are waging economic terrorism in our community. We are here because there is too much gun violence in our city. So my message today is simple. Surrey will not stand for it. And every order of government must understand the threat to our city and act now. Extortion is not just a property crime, it is a violent coercion designed to paralyze people in fear. And in recent weeks, we have seen threats delivered at gunpoint and a brazen daylight murder, followed by the perpetrators boasting online. This is terrorism on our streets, and it must be met with the full force of Canadian law. So please, if you receive an extortion demand, report it to the police immediately. Preserve every message as you can, every call log, every video clip, and if you know something, say something. Say it for yourself, for your family, say it for our city. Your courage supplies the police with the evidence they need to tear these networks apart. And I have spoken with dozens of victims and their families. I have pressed for around-the-clock police surveillance at their hotspots, and I have demanded that every incident be treated as organized crime, not property damage. But municipal authority has its limits. So to address the crisis, I have engaged directly with senior officials at both the federal and provincial levels. And just 2 weeks ago, I met with Canada's Public Safety Minister as well as Senator Baltej-Dillon in Ottawa to emphasize the severity of the problem and to urge for stronger federal supports. And I want to take a moment to sincerely thank MP Dhaliwal for all his help in getting that happen very, very quickly, and similarly to Randeep Sarai. I've spoken with the BC's Public Safety Minister, Gary Begg, on a number of occasions, Attorney General Nikki Sharma, and connected with all of the Surrey
with minister responsible, and I coordinated a call between Mr. Satish Kumar and the minister. In fact, she was invited. Because of a short notice, she could not make it here, but she wrote a letter which has been transmitted to Mr. Satish Kumar, explaining her stance. And she has promised that she will come here in July, will have a similar town hall. And I'm also very thankful that Tamara Jensen, MP from here, whose riding we are sitting in, is here with us as well. This is not a partisan issue. All orders of the government, irrespective of what our political stripes are, we got to work together. This is not just a conversation or a priority. This is ultimately a responsibility for all of us to come together to deal with extortions, transnational crime, and other types of crime that's happening, to make sure that we are able to provide the resources that the front line, whether it's RCMP, whether it's Surrey Police, that they need. Vinay has asked me the question, asked the question as a federal. First question he said, talked about laws. Laws are there. On the extortion, as I talked to the minister as well, responsible for law, I'm told that there is a lifetime sentence for extortions. And also, if it happens with gun crime, there is also minimum sentences for that as well. The second, because this addresses whether we see extortion as a crime. The second, he talked about funding. In fact, I take a pride that we, in the previous parliament, has hired more RCMP officers and CPS officers to deal with cross-border migration, or whether it's drugs or it's the guns. And now we are also going to hire or provide resources to hire 1,000 RCMP officers. So the commitment is there. Ms. Sani, I'm sure, hopefully the other MPs, as three of us are here, Tamara, Gurvaksh and myself, I wish everyone was here, because most of the crime does not have any boundaries. Gurvaksh might call, when I talked about this to the ministers, I said, none of these shootings has occurred in my riding, but I'm getting a call from our worship Mayor Brenda Locke. In fact, I want to thank her, because every day she was coordinating, telling me what's happening, the help that she needs. In fact, she asked me to arrange a meeting between the Public Safety Minister and herself within hours. That was done, and in fact, she was there to raise the issues for the residents of Surrey. I, along with Mr. Sani, because he's standing here, only us standing can commit to you, and I have seen within few days of the work that has been assigned to Mr. Sani, he has always come up with a practical solution and a help, and I am willing to work along with it, whether it's Tamara, it's Girvaksh, myself, or other MPs that are willing to work together as a team to make sure that each and every person, each and every Canadian feels safe. When it comes to myself, I know I want to be short. When it came to extortions, transnational crime, foreign interference, those are the issues that I was because you hardly get a spot. Tamara can witness that you are in those lines that you will be able to present a private member's bill. The only bill that I presented in the last parliament was to deal with these type of crimes. There was M112, which was unanimously passed with the support of every party. And then the government took an action to bring in Bill C-70, which gave our law enforcement agencies and also our CSIS or tools that they can deal with these type of overseas crimes that are happening. And in fact, also in this parliament, the second bill we brought in is on crime to make sure that we are able to give resources and the tools that our police forces need to deal with crimes like this. So here I will stop, and I'm committing to you that I have always been out there, and I will continue to make sure that businesses and the residents of Surrey feel safe. Thank you.
Thank you, respected Member of Parliament Sukh Taliwal from Surrey Newton. Now I would like to request our Member of Parliament from Langley Cloverdale, Ms. Tamara Jensens, to come over here and say.
Anybody second message linked with me?
Story and tell us what kind of support he's looking from all of us. And I must say, he's a brave man. It's not easy that people are after you for a year and a half, and you still stand in front of a lot of people. Still, you are open to public. Still, you are meeting everyone. And I must say that we stand with you, with the entire Kumar family in this situation, and community is with you. Respected Satish Kumarji. Satish, I think all of you know, he's a successful businessman, president of Shri Mandir, and very kind-hearted and noble person. He has been helping all the charitable societies and societies in around, not just in traditional media, all over the world. Satish Kumar, let's welcome him, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Benji. First of all, I welcome everybody. For a short hours, everybody showed up. This shows you that the community are with us. And the leaders are with us, media with us, to how to face this extortion thing. And this thing with me, don't think this is it's happened, I'm the victim of this one. But never think about that. I'm doing it for myself. I can pay the money to these guys. Get up there, things. Ask you $2 million, you can negotiate with these guys, and things will go away. See, they already did a damage to my property over $50,000. I'm facing that. I want to where the community shouldn't suffer. I know. My life is on line right now. They threaten me. They kill me. They said they kill you. So, but I'm facing the consequences right now. My family is facing the consequences right now. You know, I can tell you what happened with me. Some people in the community, they don't like the media, ethnic media. You know, sometimes they post there on the back. They said, this is our person met with these guys. So I want to show the message, first message was given 28th of May to me. What they saying on what they're demanding. So I want to play the message so everyone here. This is extortion God. I don't have any personal relations with anybody. I'm sure everyone knows in the community. We don't do any illegal stuff. We work hard. I came 40 years back. I think mostly community people knowing what kind of my family is, what we do. Sure, we work hard. We are successful in the business. Right? We're not stealing anybody's money. But in media, I was surprised. Media didn't ask me that question. Who did extortion to me? This guy called me. You know, we have personal relationship. Person things. I'm very sad of the Indian media. What they do. So please, can you play that video? You know, he was speaking in Hindi language. And he said, mostly, so to my language, again the language. Because I don't know where to pick up my name, last name. I use his last name Kumar. So he said, if you don't give it $2 million to me, we'll kill your family. A second message he relayed, he thinking I'm a Gujarati. He said, kill one Gujarati, then fourth person give money to us. So, and you know, he put a long message on that. I just shortcut that message. So, you know, like I think he also put an English message there too, but you cannot read after that. So this is the message I got at 28. I didn't pick up his call, but he left me a message. Because he did the message 4, 5 or 6 months ago too. Then I report to RCMP, they said, they said, block their calls. Then message comes, stop message coming up. Then message start coming up. Then I report to the RCMP again, they said, block the messages. So then they keep continuing going the message every time. They never stop the message. Every day after 2 days, they didn't get the message, they call me back, some 64 number or plus 35 number. Then on 7th of June, at about 3 p.m., they shot the banquet hall. Then they called me back. Luckily, I was in the temple at that time. I didn't pick up the call. Then they sent me short video which showing the gun person shooting against the banquet hall. Same video, we saw that in our recording. Then the video just eliminated. Then he called me back again. Then he shot half shot, which I have no link on that. And then he called me back about on Tuesday, which is 10th. Then eventually we pick up the call. Then argument happened. We say I want to give you the money. It's almost 6 minutes or 9 minute call got run through. So that's what happened with me. Then yesterday, day before yesterday, I have other business, Satish County. They shot it there too, with 9 bullets. They continuing doing that. But I don't know what's the answer with the federal government, provincial government, and local authorities. I don't know what to do. This is happening with me. It's happened as you see the video before. I saw just today 88 Avenue too. I don't know what that is, came to know. So what is happening? But nothing happened so far. How we protected? It means any business community did a business over here, make some good business, did a crime to come in this country? I am very, very surprised and disappointed. I am doing this one not for my sake. I don't care. I'm on, like I'm in their target right now. But they won't stop unless the government cannot do something. So this is very important. All the law-making authorities, police, SPS is over here today. And all the public is listening to me. I was sometimes thinking, I don't think the police can do anything, or as SP or the government authority can do anything. So should make their own police, own authority to protect that. We have big business community over here. I think they can afford it. Or because what authority we have? We are fighting stick against guns. If I have a gun, the police can charge me right away. There is a gun law may passed by the federal government. For whom? Innocent people. Criminals, they don't do the gun thing. They with the gun, shot it and leave.